Another day, another dollar. Can we make some shade? Can we make some shade? Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Can we make some shade? Can we make some shade? Let me write my. See what's going on with my people. Check on in with my people. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. Because the party don't start till my chat check in. My chat be rocking. My chat be lit. My chat be all up in there. Big salute, chat. What's going on with my people? Checking in with my people. You like, you share, you subscribe. Because the party don't start till my chat check in. My chat be rocking. My chat be lit. My chat be all up in there. Be. Salute, chat. Big salute, big salute, big salute, big salute. Big salute to all my loved ones, support goons, support squad. Big salute to all my big angels. Big salute, big angels. You know I love my big angels. And big salute to all the righteous revolutionaries. Let's go. Righteous revolutionaries, let's go. Head up, chest out. Remain stout, righteous revolutionaries. Remain stout. And big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Make sure I hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. And feel free to come interact, engage with me in the chat. Pretty much an open discussion this morning. How to get money in the Alliance of Sahel States. Big salute to the AES. Big salute to the AES. Uh-oh. Waiting on the key. About time for some tea. We waiting on the key. About time for some tea. Can you do business in the AES? Big salute, chat. Hit that subscribe button as you're tuning in, tapping in. that subscribe button and come on, interact, engage with me. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Come on, interact, engage with me, y'all. How to do business in the AES, Alliance of Sahel States. That will be the topic of conversation today. Shit, boy, it was hot. I got some shade over here. Yeah, we got a little bit of shade. But I was sitting over there in that damn sun. 7:30 in the morning, boy, and that sun out. That sun out. How to do business in the AES, the Alliance of Sahel States. Big salute to the chat. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. What y'all know about the Alliance of Sahel States? Anybody? Anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Anybody? Talk to me, chat. Y'all know I talk back, man. Don't y'all start acting like that, hush mouth and shit. I think I must be the only YouTuber on the internet whose chat be on hush mouth. I thought y'all knew something. Well, anyway, since y'all don't know nothing, let me teach y'all something. The Alliance of Sahel States is Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Others will be joining up here shortly. I have 2 registered businesses here. The Alliance of Sahel States, aka the AES, is leading Africa's industrial revolution. Yeah, Gaffney, you late. Yeah, you late. The Alliance of Sahel States is leading Africa's industrial evolution, manufacturing weapons, producing food for export, producing their own cars, producing their own electricity. Yeah, they making their own weapons, getting weapons from Russia. Yeah, it's rapid development going on here, Gaffney. Yeah, rapid development. Yeah. How can you get into that business, Gaffney? That needs to be your question. It ain't about what you heard. How can you do business here? How can you add value to yourself, Gaffney? Hey, Gaffney, where you at? You in Africa? You in America? Like, what kind of work you doing? You got your own business? Watchman 77. What it do, Watchman 77? Everything they do make me want to come out there. Hey, it's better than where you at. I can guarantee you that, Gaffney. It's better than where you at. Now, what country, what city, what state are you in, Gaffney? Oh, hell yeah. It's way better than where you at. Yeah, what's going on out here? See, out there where you at in Ohio, you just a slave. See, you come out here, you can boss up. Yeah, you come out here, you can boss up. Yep. Regardless of what anybody that's a has-been, that has been here before, they wasn't here in the time of now. Yeah, in the time of the industrial revolution. Yes. I say these three countries are the best countries in Africa to be in. Four trades under my belt, carpentry, masonry. Oh man, Gaffney, yeah, you need to get out here. Your talents are greatly needed. And your information, your knowledge on the ganja, you can start something new out here. I mean, it's already starting, but medicinal purposes. If you know how to make medicine out of the ganja, you could bring your own strand out here and create your own brand of medicine, Gaffney. So you need to bust your move ASAP. Write out you a business plan before on your transition to come. And when you get here, register it and hit the ground running. Ah man, we don't talk about that sucker ducker here. But I recommend you do your business first because you're a foreigner. Yeah, foreigners not allowed to own land out here no more. So you need to work on your business and your citizenship, then focus on land. That's anywhere in Africa. I don't recommend nobody come to Africa with your mind focused on buying land. Key point, you're not a citizen. So please get that out your mind, Gaffney. Please replace that with starting your business. Because for one, people don't know if you're going to be an asset or a liability. Come out here and prove that you'll be an asset And people may give you some land. Yeah, land in Africa shouldn't be on the top of your priorities. Getting money should be at the top of your priorities. Yeah, get money. Yeah, I recommend that for everybody. You don't hear me on talking about buying, purchasing no land, do you? Selling no land. My partner has some land for sale, but nah, new laws are taking effect. You know, if you're a foreigner, nah, you shouldn't have your mind on buying no land in a foreign country until you have yourself established. If you don't have yourself established, yeah, it sound good, but I'm here. You setting yourself up for a world of hurt, a world of disappointment. Oh, I'm gonna be right back, y'all. Bonjour, madame, c'est bon? I need this AC. Cut the AC on it. Well, you know, they used to the heat. But yeah, definitely bring your businesses out here though. Well, that's the thing, Gaffney. Marijuana laws is still illegal out here. So I understand you got all that, but this is not America, Gaffney. You got to keep that in mind too. Well, yeah, definitely come visit. Definitely come visit. Come check it out. Come see what's going on. And then base your decision off that. I definitely recommend people come visit. Matter of fact, when you come visit, that's when you need to register your business. You know, because you don't got time to waste, Gaffney. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that now. You don't got time to waste. Time is not your friend. Time is not on your side, family. Yeah, time is not on your side. You know, don't wait too long, because the opportunities that's now may not be here tomorrow. That's why I'm glad God got me here now, in the midst of the operation. You know, cause what's happening now? Shit, it's rapid development going on. Ain't nobody waiting on no Americans to do nothing. See, what Americans gonna have to realize, now is the time for you to get in where you fit in. If not, you gonna be short. You gonna be like, dang. See, I should have been there in this time. I should have did it then. I should have did. Yeah. Yeah, he don't want to work. Yeah. But yeah, now's the time to get here. Yeah, because if you waiting, because progress is happening now. Like, y'all see how long it took me to get my jewelry company paperwork. So if you ain't busting moves now, if you talking about a year from now, or I don't think the opportunities that's now, I don't think you're gonna have the same opportunities a year from now. Yeah, I don't think so. I want to say I know so, but yeah, I don't think people gonna have the same opportunities now that they had. That's you won't have the same the opportunity that's open to you now. You won't have them a year from now. I can almost guarantee you that. I can almost guarantee you that. But if you link up with me, tap in with me, well, how could we make that work? Because you got to get here. I'm not going to ask nobody to send me no money to do no business, not unless you're buying one of my products. That's the only thing I'm going to request money from. But when it comes to registering and doing business, it's paperwork that you got to fill out. You know, the people that's in charge, they're going to want to see you. They're going to feel your vibe. They're going to want to shake your hand. They're going to want to ask you 1, 2, maybe 3 questions just to get your vibe. Will you be an asset or will you be a liability? Are you an agent? Do you work for the American government? Do you work for the French government? These are things that they want to know. They want to make sure they're not going to let a snake into their garden. Yep. So I recommend everybody do your homework on Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. Do your homework. Now, don't necessarily believe everything that you read on the internet, but definitely do your homework so you can have some insight. Yeah, definitely do your homework so you can have some insight. Yeah, because the AES, the Alliance, is leading Africa's industrial revolution, evolution. Safest and best place for anybody, any black person in the diaspora. The diaspora is people outside of Africa. Black people outside of Africa. This is the best place. These 3 countries, whether you speak French or not, the best place to do business. Because if you're doing business, everybody that does business, they speak English. Let me put that out there too. Everybody that does business in the AES speaks English. They speak multiple languages. Let me put that out there. Yeah, let me go ahead. Let me, yeah. Yep. See, I knew God had me here for a reason. I knew God had me here, put Burkina Faso on my heart for a reason. Because as you can see, it's other people that was here before me, right? And they just can't get, oh, I was there, I did, but they wasn't there during the revolution, evolution of industrialization, industry. Yeah, they wasn't here for that part. You know, they wanted the finer things in life. You know, I see them are moving fast, and I'm talking. Yeah, come get the lay of the land, Gaffney. I recommend everybody come get the lay of the land. Cause my people come to find out the Hausa tribe, they up there in Mali. I told y'all my bloodline run through here. Yeah, my bloodline run through here. I got the Hausa tribe in me. What's that tribe down there in Nigeria and Togo? I gotta look at that paper again. Yoruba, Igbo, West Africa. West Africa. And it's strange because when my mama got the paperwork back, it's like they had Burkina Faso blotted out. But all the tribes around, we had a piece of everybody in us. I got a piece of all the tribes in West Africa. I got a piece in me. I'm like a mutt. So the elders out here say, oh, you a child of Africa. I say, I'm a child of West Africa. I don't got none of that East African blood in me. I don't think. But Fulani, Hausa, see my hair? That's why when I deal with them people, they want to play with my hair. Yeah, you our cousin. Yeah, you our cousin. I say, yeah, I'm cuz. Yeah, I'm cuz. Your African-American cousin. Yeah, Mudalimi black man, that because you ain't seen everybody in West Africa look alike. The Gambian people, the Mandinka, originated in Mali. That's why I look Gambian. Mudalimi black man. See, when you come to Africa and you learn about the migration and where all the tribes are at, all the same tribes are spread all over. You got Mandinka in Mali, Burkina Faso, Gambia, Senegal. Yeah, we all one people. We all look alike. See, when you travel Africa, that's one thing that you're gonna realize too, especially West Africa. Yeah, when you travel all over West Africa, yeah, everybody look alike. We all family. Like I told you, nobody says I'm American. When they ask me where I'm from, you from Ghana, ain't you? No, you from Nigeria. Sometimes I throw them off. Nah, I'm from Togo. You from Togo? You don't speak no French? So because Ghana, Liberia, they say Ghana, Liberia, and Nigeria because those are the 3 English-speaking countries. And my English is so strong, they'll say Nigeria first. But yeah, that's part of the African way. So you can't say, oh, you look like you from Gambia. Nah, don't nobody know where nobody. That's why they ask you, what tribe you from? Who your people? Yeah, that's your identity. Yep. Yep. So how to do business in the Alliance of Sahel States. Industrial Revolution. Hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Subscribe. This is a questions and answers. This is an open discussion. This is interactive learning. Let me say that again. Can we Oh, and I seen the new president of Namibia. Big salute, Namibia. Boy, they got a woman president out there. Boy, she talking. She say, I'm with the AES in Namibia. Yeah, she came in and she wasn't playing. So big salute, Namibia. Voila. Mercy, brother, mercy. Yeah, big salute to Namibia. I think Namibia is gonna be the newest, next to Chad and there's somebody else. But I think Namibia want to jump on before Chad and them. Yeah, I think Namibia gonna jump in before Chad and them. So God willing, I can be a trendsetter here, and we can have a international gem and precious metal festival in Africa. That's one of my goals I want to do here. To have an international gemstone and precious metal festival in Burkina Faso. So that means all the African countries, Namibia, they can all bring their gold, silver, gemstones here, along with the Burkina Bays, and we could put it on blast all through the world. Really, I'm gonna start with Asia first. I gotta figure out a way to promote, get a good promotion going on in Asia. I'm gonna go to those gym festivals just to get an idea of how they are run, how they do things. But we want to do a festival, festive activities, revolutionary festive activities, gemstones and precious metals. Because even though, yeah, I'm interested in the resources, I'm more interested in the bling bling. Yeah, I'm from the bling bling generation. Jewelry, yeah. I want to be like our ancestors of antiquity. You know, when they was digging up King Tut and all them. When they dug them up, they was in gold coffins. They was draped up and dripped out. Gold and silver and gemstones. Yep. Yep. So God willing, we'll be able to be a major part of the progress and the development of the Industrial Revolution. God willing. God willing. So y'all keep y'all prayers strong. And I hope, you know, for the people that's thinking about coming to do business with me, I hope y'all don't wait too long. I hope y'all don't wait too long. You know, because it's, you know, it's only right that I'm going to be looking at you sideways if you wait till I build it and then you want to come piggyback off Kutty. But all my people, that's another reason why I'm making a list of all the people that have supported me. Because I got people that say, oh, Kutty, I sent you this, sent you that. Is your name on my list? Well, what you lying for? People, oh, I sent you a donation years ago. That's another reason why I'm keeping a list. Like Santa Claus, I'm making the list. I'm checking it twice. We're gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Yeah, we're gonna find out. But yeah, how to do business in the Alliance of Sahel states. Pretty much simple. Come out here and register you a business. Get a lay of the land and get in where you fit. Get in where you fit in. Plenty of options. Any business will work. To the black people in the diaspora, all options are open to you. So if you coming, you need to hurry up and get here. Cause if you get here a year from now, you just gonna be riding the coattail. You gonna get here when the prices done went up. Yep. But for those of y'all who not coming, you know, I guess it's just for your entertainment, education. You know, cause I got a lot of people I see that's not nowhere in the Sahel, but they doing a lot of talking about it. Yeah, it's a lot of people, especially, you know, Africans in the diaspora. They are not here. They don't even rep the countries they from. But yeah, it's a lot of black British, yeah, it's a lot of that's in the you know, in the diaspora that's, but they not here doing nothing. Big salute to all the ones that's been coming through, seeing what's going on, trying to get in where they fit in. Big salute to y'all. But for those of y'all who is speaking remotely and you ain't been here yet, shame on you. Trying to get them clicks and views. And you ain't out here getting dirt on your hat, dirt on your boots. Talking about the Sahel from the comforts of America, from the comforts of Britain, comforts of France, comforts of these European nations. Oh, y'all better be careful on that, because they watching y'all. They're going to come lock y'all ass up. Oh, you think you going to represent the Sahel in France? Oh, you think you going to represent the Sahel in Britain? Oh, you think you going to represent the Sahel in America? Oh, boy, they finna come lock y'all ass up. So be careful. This being here is the safest place for you to talk your shit. Yep, I can say that. So for those y'all who talk of y'all shit, thinking y'all badasses in their countries, be careful, because there's people getting locked up right now for their mouth. Yeah, the government will lock you up for your mouth. Yes, they will. Oh, you think you got freedom of speech, huh? Try it out, test it. Prove to me that you got freedom of speech in America, especially. Yeah. Say something bad about what's going on in Palestine. They got me shadow banned now. Yeah, talk some junk about Palestine and them folk over there doing what they doing. Trump finna make it law that you can't. They locking up students right now. Y'all better do your homework. See, y'all don't do y'all homework. Yeah, y'all better do your homework. Political prisoners. Yep. Hold on, y'all. Let me go wash my hands. It's tea time. Yeah, we finna have us some tea. Sip us some tea. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna wash my hands so I can squeeze this line. So do I got any questions? Do anybody got any questions about what's going on out here in these Sahel states, particularly Burkina Faso? Anybody? Anybody? Remember, my information is more reliable than people that's not here. So when I offer it, you better take it, because if you come on the back end asking, remember I'm a certified consultant, so I will have to charge you. So while I'm giving it free, you better take it while it's free. Not unless you want to pay. I know y'all still got money out there. Y'all trying to play broke like I love Chris Daddy. Yeah, y'all trying to play broke. Y'all ain't really broke. Y'all still got money. Yeah, y'all got money. They out there in America trying to play broke, trying to play po. Y'all ain't po. Nah, that's cap. Nah, y'all still got it. Hey, Liberation Day was yesterday. Trump said y'all still got it. He finna make the prices go up some more. I'm glad we ain't got to deal with that. I'm glad that's just Europe and America gonna feel that. Cause ain't nobody paying no attention to Trump. They doing exactly what they thought he was gonna do. See, it's one thing about Africa. Trump ain't slowing nothing down in Africa. I can almost guarantee you, America don't got nothing that Africans can't get or make themselves, make it better. Because remember, a lot of the resources that America uses to make their products, they get from everywhere else. Why you think the president talking about drill for oil, mine, drill? Because he need resources for y'all, so y'all can make your own products. Because America's a consumer nation. They don't produce nothing no more. That was back in grandma in them days, when America was mighty and strong, producing their own stuff. See, y'all can't live off what grandma and them, grandpa and them did no more. What can you do? Yeah, what can you do? What can you create? Is you going in them factories? Shit, they still gotta build the factories. It's a shame. I seen something online that said Taiwan came out there and built the factory to produce chips, but Americans wasn't even smart enough to put some computer chips together. I say that can't be real. I thought Americans were so intelligent, but people were too stupid to put together computer chips. So they had to import Taiwanese people to do it, because Americans couldn't do it. I say, boy, that's a damn shame. You see how lazy and spoiled Americans have gotten? Setting up their own downfall. Well, Andre, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what he got going on. I ain't worried about it. Big salute, Andre. To tell you the truth, I don't even think Trump had a choice. Because it is true what he was saying. By Americans being consumers, foreign countries were trying to take advantage. They like, well, we finna rape America. So he trying to stop America from being raped, but at the same time, that's what's gonna make America great again, Andre. It ain't sabotage. That's the only way America gonna survive. American-made products. America is a consumer country. America doesn't produce even their own car parts anymore. Think about it, Andre. Don't let your emotions, because what a lot of Americans are doing, their dislike for Trump is, and their emotions is clouding reality. Yeah, they're gonna pay Andre because the products that they're gonna have to pay for are they. Andre, you gotta ask yourself this: the products that they're gonna be taxed on, are they made in America? For prime example, shit, I don't got nothing with me that is made in America. This is what you gotta ask yourself, Andre. When your grandma, like, what state you from, Andre? Okay, we're gonna use Detroit as example. What happened to Motor City? Wasn't that the capital? Wasn't that where they was making all the cars? You see what happened to Detroit when all the car factories left? Detroit went straight into the ground. Motor City, the home of, I ain't gonna say the home of music. The prices aren't going down, period. If they made in America, the prices will go down. It's the import. Tariffs are import tax. And if countries got tariffs on America, when they import whatever they gonna import from America, I don't know what they importing. Oh, so you born and raised in Cali. Okay, so what was California producing? Agriculture, almonds, fruit. That's all California, I think, that they were producing for export. But like they say, they got the biggest port, one of the biggest ports in Cali, where they was importing. So look at all the goods that America imports from foreign countries. That's what's being taxed. All the stuff that's not made in America. So in order for America to get back to strength, like they was back in grandma and them days, when they was making Cadillacs in America, when they were making Ford, GMC in America, they're not doing that no more. All these cars are being made overseas. All the car parts come from Mexico. Why is that? So don't let your emotions, because I see that's what a lot of people got going on, steer you away from reality. Because it's facts that in order for America to be great again, what made America great was made in America products. Everybody wanted Ford trucks. Everybody wanted Chevy. Everybody wanted GMC. No, it boils down to arrogance and your vibe. The rich gonna get rich. The rich gonna stay rich. But it's all about how you present yourself to people. Don't nobody want to do business with nobody that's arrogant. Don't nobody want to party with nobody that's going to drink up all the alcohol. So the corporate shit, man, it got to keep it simple, Andre. Ain't got nothing to do with corporate. That shit been around. People been getting rich. You know, keep it simple. What made America great? When America was making their own products. They not doing that no more. That's been over for Shit, since grandma now, when they was working in the factories. When Pennsylvania, when they was working in the coal mines, we used to hear about the miners getting trapped, digging for coal and shit like that up there in Pennsylvania. When America was making their own weapons, producing their own cars, producing their own food, producing their own oil. That's when America was strong. Who sold out America? See, this been a process. Yeah, Oldsmobile, Cadillac, Chevy, Ford was respected 50 years ago. Grandma now. Grandma and them dead and gone now. You don't know now, one young nigga, you don't know. Yeah, but you don't know nobody working in no plants, putting together no cars. I showed on. So when you looking at economics, you gotta put your emotions to the side. That's why I don't watch the news. They emotional. They got the men emotional, women emotional. So it's clouding the facts. Yeah, but where did Tesla get his car batteries from? The resources to make his batteries? Africa. Yeah, I'm on the Spell Hall of Fame. Yeah. Music industry is a big business out here. Yeah, music industry is a big business. Yeah, see, look at GMC. Now GMC is African. GMC ain't no American company no more. Africa the strong arm that. Yeah, Molly the strong arm that. How y'all feel about that? And Tesla do got factories, but most of his stuff is made by robots. Yeah. Yeah, Tesla do got one, but y'all gotta remember, most of his stuff is made by robots. He got robots in his factories. Yeah. That's another reason why I really don't like to talk politics. Because people get in their emotions and act like they could really change something. You can't change nothing with no politics nowhere. Nah, we can't change that. We gotta go off what the facts of the matter is. But I feel you though, Andre. You know, a lot of people mad at Trump. But you gotta remember, he come from that grandma and them generation. He an O.G. He knows what made America great. See, those of us that's new here, we living off what grandma and them built. We didn't build none of that America. All these people that's on the internet talking, they didn't build none of that. Grandma and them built that. This new generation now make America look weak. Well, I ain't really with no side. I don't care nothing about no Democrat or Republican. Because remember, our peoples were still slaves when they was fighting each other. So if you claim Democrat or Republican, shit, you just yeah, I don't claim neither one of them. I found something new to claim, the AES. That's what I'm claiming. Because that's what all these people that call themselves trying to fight for the people in America now, they haven't done anything. They going off what the ancestors did. Our ancestors was fighting to get away from that mud. And you got the new generation fighting to stay. Deaf, dumb, blind, and confused. Yeah, they all throw it off, man. I don't know what's going on in America, man. It's the fall of empire. It need to fall. It need to fall. It need to be rebuilt with righteous people. So when it fall, those of us, Andre, that's on the other sides of the world, getting to it, we're gonna be the ones that got the funds to go back and rebuild it. See, all those people there now, they're gonna be broke, busted, and disgusted. And they just gonna have to follow what we say, follow what we do. They ain't gonna have no bullets. They're gonna be fairly low in population. You already know they're gonna be malnourished. So they're gonna be waiting on us to come back and rebuild America. Because if they don't boss up like grandma and them did and make a made in America products, oh boy, they in a world of trouble. Cause this slave labor and that fake food is gonna kill them. It's gonna unalive them. Yep. That's why Trump told y'all what to do. He told y'all, made in America products. Yeah, didn't I tell you, Andre? It's a loophole. He can go for a third term. See, because the paperwork say you can't go back to back 3 terms. He sat down one. So he can do a third term. It's a loophole. I told y'all that. Don't act surprised now, Andre. You know, we talked about that here already. I told y'all, watch. And now it's to come to light. Oh, y'all forgot. Y'all forgot Kutty said that already? Yeah, we talked about that already. I told y'all. See, I had told you so. And people cussed me out when I said that, Andre. People cussed me out when I said, oh, he can't do no third term. He can't do this. He can't do that. I told y'all it's a loophole. It's a back to back to back. He was president. Then he sat down for a term. Now he's president again. Now he can go for a back to back term. See, and then another thing Americans do, Americans don't like to do their homework. They like to go off what they hear somebody else say. See, me, I like to do my homework. I like to do research. While my best friend is this laptop. Yeah, he might not make it through this term, but he paving the way for his son or either J.D. Vance. Yeah, if he don't make it, J.D. Vance gonna be the that's what he paving the way for. J.D. Vance and them, his sons and them. Damn. Oh, y'all want to see what's going on this side? Yeah. See why I like? Why? Come on now. I better stop playing with me. I understand why people like playing with me because they can't do what I do. I infatuate them. So just for this to seem real, people like to play with me. Yeah, but yeah, Andre, if he don't make it through this term, it's J.D. Vance. That's why he putting a bunch of young people in position. Yeah, everybody he putting in position, young folk. Andre, I'm just gonna let that slide out. That don't even make no sense. See, this ain't, hey Andre, this ain't Thailand. Yeah, this ain't go from one to, this ain't the bop around. Yeah, not out here. Yeah, you can only bop around in Thailand. I mean, you can bop around out here, but boy, you might not want to do that. Woo. Mess around and catch hold of something that'll eat through a rubber. Yeah, you gotta be careful. I'm pretty sure you can come across those in Thailand too. Oh, you talking about? I'm pretty sure they can cook too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can cook. But shit, I can cook. I just need the sides. Yeah, whip up the rice, potatoes. Yeah, I can cook the meat. I'll bring the meat. I just need some sides. Oh, they did caribou. Good for them. Yeah, good for them caribou. Yeah, good for them. That's good. Hopefully they get blessed back tenfold. You know, a lot of people do anything for clicks and views. That's why when I do my giving, when y'all see me giving to the little boys for prayers, that be like, that don't be nothing planned. Like the little boys, they just walked by just a minute ago. Yeah, that don't be nothing planned. So when I give my alms, I'm not bringing y'all with me no more. Nah, as long as God see me give my alms, yeah, I don't need y'all here. I don't need y'all, you know, nah, hell nah. See, I done grown and developed off of that. I'm not finna use exploitation off getting alms to get clicks and views from y'all. You know, the Feed 'em Good Fridays, that was used as motivation for people to, you know, to get blessings, you know, and for me to show people like, look, this how you do it. You know, and in that time, it wasn't needed, but it was good because all those people that we was donating rice to, they back in their villages, they doing good now. And those was my people. Like literally, my tribe, where my blood come back to. So I thank God had me do that for a real good reason. Yeah, but I don't, you know, I'm not doing all that on camera. But good for them, no Caribou. And you said that to say, wow. So Caribou, you see them boys taking notes, huh? You see them boys taking notes, doing anything for clicks and views, huh? That's what you need to be saying, Caribou. Can I don't care about the other dude, but can I get my flowers, Caribou? You forget, Caribou, I motivate the masses. You know, don't let the small numbers fool you, Caribou. There's a lot of people watching. Not just you. There's a lot of people paying attention. You got to remember, where I'm at is the most populous place in the world right now. All over the news. Remember that, Caribou. Big salute to you though, Caribou. I don't know what made you bring them up. See, them young boys don't even realize they wasting their time out there in Nairobi and shit. Because a lot of them people that they dealing with are NGOs that's scared of this side. See, when you watch the young boys, there's a lot of people going out there to use them. See, a lot of those OGs that they be interviewing, scary. They can't come over here. If they do, they in and out. Yeah, because the people that's in charge that they gonna want to meet and do business with, they're gonna sense the weakness in them. They're gonna sense the zestiness. You know, the West ain't for the weak. We West Side superstars. And in East Africa don't like West Africa anyway. In Nairobi, Kenya, boy, they do not like Nigerians. They don't like nobody from West Africa. No. Hell nah. Kenyans damn sure don't like no Nigerians. Well, the Kenyan guys. Yeah, they don't like no Nigerians. What it do, Benji? Rep your click, Benji. Yep. Of geothermal energy. Yeah, that got to do with the colonizers, Andre. And that got to do with the Nigerian boys, because the Nigerian boys have picked up the player pimp mentality from America. So they go around making babies everywhere and doing the women dirty. That's why they don't like Nigerians in Kenya. Because one thing you're going to learn about Nairobi, a lot of those girls are baby mamas. Yeah, when you go to Nairobi, baby mamas. Everywhere, baby mamas. A lot of those girls got babies, got kids, and no baby daddy. Let me look that up, Caribou. Yeah, that makes sense, Caribou. Because you know, it's volcanoes, the Great Rift Valley. Caribou, see, you got to learn about landscape, Caribou. They use geothermal and hydro power. Yep. Now, Kenyans are very smart now. And like I said, you got big powers there that's in Kenya. So they introduce, and then you got China, you got all these powers. Like, man, look, it go deeper than your understanding, Caribou. So do some more homework. It go deep. See how deep it goes. See, you just scratching the top of the rabbit hole, Caribou. Keep digging. No, it's not all. No, it ain't, Benji. See, Benji, you gotta go do you some more homework too. They trying to get away from nuclear power. Nuclear power is a detriment to the environment. But yeah, Benji, we gotta go do you some more homework too. Geothermal come from the volcanoes that's in the Great Rift, that's in East Africa. You see, Benji don't know nothing about landscape and what's under the ground in Africa. Only reason Africans want nuclear power is because America got it. If they were smart, they would stay as far away from nuclear power as possible. Yeah, Ethiopia just built the biggest hydroelectric dam in Africa. Well, Benji, you know a lot about what you read online. You know, see, when you out here and you see certain things and you experience certain things, it's some things that don't match up with what you read online. can't say that. They finding new stuff every day. Yeah, but they use the magma. What is geothermal? See, Caribou talk about geothermal, but he probably don't even know what geothermal is. Geographic location. Intrusion of hot magma bodies to depths of less than 6 kilometers from the surface. It's volcanoes, Mount Kilimanjaro, all those mountains in East Africa and South Africa. Volcanoes, oldest volcanoes on Earth. Oldest mountains on Earth. So geothermal is electricity from the magma, hot lava, under the ground. You ever seen the movie The Land Before Time? And they talk about the Great Rift Valley, right? Y'all even thought about The Land Before Time, the Great Rift Valley. The dinosaur cartoon. See how some simple things be right in front of your face and you don't even see it. The Great Rift Valley is Kenya. You know, you get off the plane in the airport in Nairobi, it's like a little museum. This is where they found the oldest bones. Civilization started around that area. So yeah, they use the magma from the volcanoes and they use all those rivers and lakes. See, they want y'all to believe access to water is bare minimum in Africa. Man, there's water everywhere. You just got to know how to get to it. Water everywhere. But now now average people can get the tools and the water drilling trucks they need to drill for water. You know, it ain't our fault that people want to move far away from the city. Now they need help with water. So in Africa, you be careful by looking at people and they look poor, so you think they poor. I bet you they more wealthy than you. Like Kid Greatness and Old Buddy went out there, like you said, Carrie, but they went out there to do a giveaway. I bet you there's a lot of people that went out there and got food that probably got more than what Kid Greatness and Buddy got. Because the dude that Kid Greatness was with, he's an NGO for Morehouse. Boule. The Black Boule. What y'all know about the Black Boule? Yeah, they out here. Oh yeah, they out here strong. They helped colonize Africa. The Black Boule. Yep. What about Dubai, hot boy? The richest people are the quietest people. No. The richest people are the prayingest people. They got God's abundance. Gonna be on the top 10 list. What you mean? Who ain't gonna be on the top 10? They not gonna be. Nah, they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know about. They don't want you to know about Nairobi King. They look. I'm gonna tell you something. The powers that be, They don't like that a whole bunch of regular black people are going to Nairobi. Because soon they are going to find out how the white people live. Then you notice they starting to film a lot more Caucasian people. Boy, it'll blow your mind. You see how many white people live in Kenya. A lot of those politicians from America. Kenya is the home of, it's 3 base camps for NATO. United Nations. New York, Nairobi, Kenya, and I think Switzerland. So Nairobi is set up for foreigners' comfort, tourists. So them boys gotta be careful because they don't want to be tourists. They want to live there. Them boys doing the same thing I watched another dude do, right? It's only a matter of time. I think it's starting to get to him. I think they starting to realize a little too much. Yeah. I hope they don't end up how the dude end up, but yeah, they keep I know for a fact that it's people plotting on them. Women, dudes. See, because one thing that they don't do, they don't keep their circle small. And I don't think they got no police friends. That's one thing about coming to Africa. You need you some police friends. You better have somebody that you cool with, somebody that you can put on payroll, somebody that you can call, and not no little new officer. I'm talking about one of the big boys. You better have you better go find out who the commanding officer of the police station is, if you smart. Because if you get in any type of trouble, boy, they gonna hang you with your own drawers. And once you start paying one time, oh, it's gonna turn to many. Nah, that ain't nothing like checking in, Andre. That ain't nothing like checking in. It's called building relationships, building friendships. You in a new place. Because for one, you're gonna need your police friend. You're gonna want that to be your business partner. Your police friend or somebody that's a lawyer. You don't want just no regular person. You want somebody that's got some authority. Well, yeah, you could say something like checking in, but not like that big you checking in shit. Nah, it ain't nothing like that. Cause you check in with them, shit, you checking in to get robbed. You checking in to get killed. Yeah, so this ain't the California check-in package. Nah, this ain't that. This called building relationships, building friendships. Because if you don't, then you'll get top shotter extorted, Andre. You ever been top shotter extorted, like the top shotters? Extortion. Yeah, every week you better come up with something. Every time you step out. And if you don't build a relationship with the police, just imagine if the police start extorting you. Then what you gonna do? Ain't nothing you could do then but leave. Yeah, ain't nothing you could do but you get on up out of there. So what you want to do is you want to put your friendship game to the test. You want to make friends. This is not the big U check-in package where you check in with the same people that's going to lay you down. Nah, this ain't that. He said something like checking in. Nah, hell nah. This ain't that package. Nah, hell nah. But yeah, they do got similarities though. You right though, Andre. It's similarities, but nah, it ain't the big U similarities. Yeah. Yeah, check in, but you don't check out. Or you check in just to check out. Yup. But nah, when you touch down, like say when you touch down in Burkina Faso, when you touch down at the airport, first thing you need to do when you go do your visa, who is the commanding officer? You take his business card and you look, I'm gonna be here for a while. I plan on doing some business. I may wanna, I may need some security, but at the same time you thinking, maybe invite him out for lunch. Build a relationship with him. Well, and then you can pop on, man, I need a business partner. And they're gonna make sure the paperwork go through, because if you could be an asset, you're more valuable to people here. If you can't be no asset, shit, what you here for? What you here for? They don't need you being here if you can't be no asset. Now, if you want to be out here messing with the girls and think you finna sold your royal oats, nah, they ain't finna go for that, especially not out here. You ain't finna go from woman to woman to woman. Nah, you better pick you one or two that you can take care of, and they know each other, real playalistic style, and they cool with it, and go from there. Yeah, go from there. See, this on this side is where you come find your wives. Now, you want to go girlfriend to girlfriend? Yeah, keep that in Nairobi and all them other countries. I don't think they're going for that in Ethiopia, though. Yeah, they already don't like, if you ain't Ethiopian, they don't want you messing with their women. So that's just the countries that's like America, like South Africa, Nairobi. Them the only two countries I could think of that you can go there and bop around. Anywhere else, boy, they ain't going for it. Nah, hell nah. So you better go to Brazil, you better go anywhere else. But don't bring that shit to Africa. They trying to stop the white boys from doing it. Well, they kind of almost pretty much stopped it. They do it in private. See, white boys, they do it in private. And that easy to get over on, so. Yeah, but they got to be careful with that, presenting themselves like passport bros, because, yeah, they'll get hung up by their toenails. Yep. So, you know, just be careful. Like I say, be careful how you present yourself when you come to Africa, man. Just be careful. Keep your head on swivel. Don't talk too much. Keep your eye on everything. Keep it. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You need to listen twice as hard as you talk. Let me say that again. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You need to listen twice as much as you talk. That's $1 million worth of game. I know a lot of y'all that went over y'all head like, what did Kutty just say? But those y'all who caught that, you better hold that as, boy, that's $1 million worth of game right there. Yeah, $1 million worth of game. Especially when you come to this side. Yeah, especially when you come to this side. Because whether y'all know it or not, if you an arrogant ass American, shit, you a money bag right now in any foreign country. Mothers will kidnap you and hold you for ransom. Yep. So be careful wherever you at. Getting drunk out there on the streets, boy, be careful. Be careful. Messing with these different women, they be done slid something in your drink, and you'll wake up and you don't know where you at. Yeah, you got to, Andre. You got to make friends. Yeah, you got to make friends in any foreign country. And it's going to come natural in Africa because the police, once they see that you know, you American, they're going to want to talk to you anyway. Oh, what's up, my bruh? Yeah, all you got to say, man, where your commanding officer? I want to meet who in charge. That's called networking. So I ain't going to say to check it. I'm going to say the network. Build your network. As soon as you touch down at the airport, that's where you build your network. So when you go and come with ease. They already know you at the airport, like you're a regular. Yup. And don't look at inviting somebody for dinner. Don't take that as a bribe. Look at that as a kind gesture. You build a relationship. Like you meet the plug, you want to make a kind gesture because the plug may look out for you. If you got a good vibe, the plug you may want 5 bricks, but the plug, shit, he'll throw you 7 just cause. Man, you paying for 5, but I'm gonna give you 2 extra just cause you my folk. And I want to see you come up. That's love. All because when you first met them, you invited them for dinner. You told them what you was here for. You may go to DHL, be expecting the package, and they in there playing with you. So you call your police homie. So you call your police homie, and he gonna make sure, he gonna put in a couple calls and make sure you get your stuff. Nah, I ain't gonna say breaking bread. Literally, I'm gonna say networking. See, it's a difference between networking and breaking bread, Andre. Andre, you watch too many movies. Yeah, you watch too many gangster movies. Yeah, breaking bread, literally. See, when you say breaking bread, I'm thinking about me and my crew to hit a lick, now time to set the table and split the money up. That's what us street guys call breaking bread, Andre. The real street guys, not the movie street guys. But you gotta, where you say things, you know, you gotta remember we got an audience, Andre. Please, you my people, don't confuse people. Because remember, I can break down people's words, Andre. I'm not no, you gotta remember, I ain't no slow leak. I can't let you come on my platform and you say breaking bread. For us real street guys that come from the streets, breaking bread for us is you hit a lick, like rob a bank, and then you sit at the table with your crew and y'all break bread. Everybody split it up. So don't mix that with a kind gesture. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, but we got an audience, Andre, so you gotta be mindful of what you say, my brother. I'm not gonna let you just say anything and we got an audience watching, because you might confuse some people. People will take things out of context. You gotta remember, common sense ain't common for a lot of people, Andre. So please, my brother, I know you got jokes and you wanna be funny and you wanna interact and engage, but please be mindful of what you say. Please, my brother, please, I beg you, especially on this channel. That's why I'm saying, Andre, be mindful of what you say, my brother. Be mindful. You can confuse people. See, that's what I'm saying. Don't be an agent of chaos and confusion. That's what agents do, Andre. And you my people, but from my eyes, I'm telling you what you typing, what it looks like to me. And we have a audience, my brother. Come on, my brother, please. I'm begging you, Andre, be mindful of what you say. As long as you've been here, we've been good. Please don't mess up the day. Please, my brother, I'm begging you. You good people. Please respect the platform. Please. Please, my brother. Please. Please. You making excuses. Well, in the street, what we would say, now you copping please. Just please continue to interact and engage, but be mindful and think about what you say, because this is a platform. It's not just me and you talking. You got people watching. I can't let you come on my platform and confuse people. No, that's the problem with America now. People taking things out of context. Trolls think it's cool to come troll people and go to their channels and talk about people, because they can hide behind a computer screen, taking things out of context. See, those days are over with. Now you said not the Urban Dictionary version. Come on, bruh. Please stop playing with me. We cool. One thing you gotta know, Andre, I'm cool in the motherfucker, bruh. But I ain't nothing to play with. Please, bro. Please. Please. Just be mindful. That's all I'm asking. When you come in my house, please have respect and be mindful. Because remember, you in somebody else's house. Please. I love your interaction and your engagement. Please, my brother. Please. Be mindful of what you say. Don't confuse the lames out there. Because you got lames that watch that will... Let me give you an example. I'm trying to give a good example. I can't even break it down right. Okay, prime example. You say we talking about Africa. That's why you said that, right? Do you know in Africa, they can't speak no English, but they'll say, "What's up, nigga?" Because somebody put it in their mind that that's cool. Because they hear us in America say, "What's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga?" So just imagine you would come across an African dude, can't speak no English, but he say, "Hey, nigga." And you be like, "What? What's up?" Simple example. So what you supposed to tell him, no, don't say nigga, say my brother. Just because you hear deaf, dumb, and blind niggas in America saying nigga, that don't mean it's okay for you to say nigga. Just because, oh, he from America, I could call him nigga. But I can't say nothing else in English. But I know nigga though. So be mindful, Andre. Don't have people using like break bread with the gang. That's different from inviting your friend out for lunch. Try not to put them two together. People can misconstrue that. You know, simple like I just said. When you touch down, like I'm pretty sure you go through this now. Whenever you go out and where you at, they don't say African American, do they? They say, "Hey, Americano, American," right? In your heart, how did that make you feel? You probably don't even worry about it. "Oh, hey, how y'all doing?" I correct them. Nah, you put some respect on it. You call me African American. You don't just call me no American. That's because they don't know it's different groups of people in America. They think all Americans are just Americans. They think white Americans are the same as black Americans. They say we all the same. So just be mindful, bro. Yeah, just be mindful. You gotta remember, you're not talking to just some old regular, you're not talking to no Rudy Poo. Yeah, I'm cool than the motherfucker, but I don't play. That's one thing my kids gonna say. When they get older, when I die and I'm going away, one thing people gonna say, "Boy, that Kutty, boy, he was cool than the motherfucker. Boy, but he ain't play." Yeah. Yeah, he ain't play. But I salute you though, bro. That I don't want you to stop interacting and engaging. I just want you to be mindful because this is a platform. It ain't just me and you talking. You got people watching. And I'm not gonna let you, no matter how cool we are, I'm not gonna let you confuse nobody. Because if I'm looking at it a certain way, I know other people looking at it a certain way, like, and I go through misconceptions all the time. Like I say, people say, call me American all day. Nah, I'm African American. That's what they categorize me when I'm in America. They don't call me American. They call me black or African American. When I go fill out a job application, you put black or African American. So refer to me as such. Don't disrespect me. Call me just American. Nah, it's disrespectful to me. You gonna put some respect on me, and I make sure I let people know that. And that's not a good look too. Somebody hollering, "Oh, American." What if it's somebody that don't like Americans? Now you got a target on your back. Yep. So be careful, y'all. And with that being said, that's my time, man. I love y'all, man. Learn how to move in these streets. Learn how to move in this world. Keep your business on your mind. Let your land come after. Business first. Business first. Business first. Establish you a business. Be an asset. Don't be a liability. Be an asset. Don't be a liability. So I love y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned. I hope I was some type of motivation. I hope y'all learned something. Any questions before we go? You better catch it while it's free. Now, don't ask me, because I'm going to be charging. So when I come on here trying to give information for free, and I ask people they got questions, you better ask. All right, well, salute y'all. Love y'all, man. And y'all stay tuned. We'll be back. Big salute to the chat. Big salute, Andre. I love you, bro. Don't take any hard feelings. Please continue to interact and engage. Just think about what you say before you say it. I try to do the same thing. So I'm gonna try to make sure it go both ways. If I say something confusing, let me know too. You know, that's what we here for. Correct each other, make each other better. I love y'all, man. Salute to the chat. Once again, my chat went hard. That chat was lit. My chat was all up in there. Beep, beep, beep. Salute, chat.